Good morning and welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well, and we have had a COVID update, Boris update I was going to call it. Well, I guess it is an update from him, and it seems to be fairly good news. I mean, gyms look like they will be opening on the 12th of April, and you know, we have been given like a possible life getting back together date on the 21st. Was it the 21st of June, I think? So fingers crossed we can reach that. Yeah, obviously that all depends on everything, but let's stay positive and let's not, you guys know I don't fake my tan on my face. You know I don't fake tan on my face, just because it's really sensitive, and I've literally just washed it, so it's like super white, and it's got caught on my hand. Anyway, we'll try not to hold my hands up to the camera too much. I thought I would introduce the video today with my own natural hair. There we go. Because they're not related. So today I'm going to be doing not a day in the life, but I'm going to be showing you how normal bloating is. Now, all the time I see like, how am I supposed to stop bloating? Like, why am I bloated all the time? Or like, I need to lose weight because I'm just so bloated, blah blah blah, all of that. Now I want to go through a day in my life whilst I'm on a calorie deficit, showing you exactly how much I bloat. Because let me tell you, it gets to all of us, because even last night I looked in the mirror and thought, what am I doing wrong here? Like, why have I been doing this for so long? Why do I not look like I train? Blah blah blah. And you can be so nasty to yourself. And I've woken up this morning feeling really good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to insert a clip, because I have sort of woken up, because you don't want to see me first thing in the camera, because that's not a sight for anyone. So I recorded myself getting on the scale so you can see the weight at the start of the day, and I also did a body update, like a body physique thing, which I'll chuck in shortly to start off the video, and you can see where we're at. And then I'm basically I'm not training today, which is annoying, so I wanted to show you whilst I was training, but I am filming some content, some workouts and stuff like that. Hopefully you will see like what sort of bloating I get from moving, obviously from drinking water, eating, all of that sort of stuff. We're going to be doing regular updates throughout the day, every time I've done something different, eaten food, whatever, and then obviously check in at the end of the day to see how much the scales have gone up, because remember, scales only tell you the weight, and that doesn't mean you have gained fat in a day. I used to think that. That's literally crazy, isn't it? Anyway, my hands are aching from holding this camera. So if this video is helpful for you and you like my natural hair, maybe not, give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you don't miss any other videos. And without further ado, let's get into the day. Okay, so you will have just seen my morning scale weight and my physique update, just from starting the day. Now I'm obviously in a calorie deficit at the moment, and truthfully I've only been sticking to it, well, not only been sticking to it, I started it properly, of like fully sticking to it 3 weeks ago. So we're 3 weeks in. So yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm really happy. I don't have like a goal weight. I'm just sharing bloating with you, so it's easy to show it through the photos and also weight, because I want to show you how much the scales do go up and how normal it is. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing, I'm going to go and have my morning coffee, some water, and we are going to film some stuff today. And yeah, so I will check back in when we've done an update. I'm not going to do it like all the time after like one drink and everything, because that would be a bit excessive and this video will be like so long. But obviously I will do it after, and I will let you know like what I've done previously. So I'll check back in shortly. Okay, so I've been filming a couple of like some content and stuff like that for Instagram, and obviously I've been moving around doing a bit of exercise. I've also had my coffee and my smoothie, which is my breakfast, so obviously it's quite a lot of liquids like taken in. It is, what's the time? It is like nearly 10 to 2. You guys know I eat like really late anyway. So what I wanted to do was show you where I'm at the moment. I've also been wearing these leggings, which I absolutely love. They're so comfy, but I do find that they do sort of, I don't know, they make me feel like I'm bringing more attention to my stomach, which then I think I'm consciously breathing in quite a lot, and then because I'm breathing in so much, it sort of upsets my stomach. Obviously IBS is quite related to like if you've got a tight waistband and stuff like that, so it can be really annoying, but it can happen to anyone, like even if you don't have IBS. So I'm going to show you an update in the mirror, and then I'm going to jump on the scales. Remember girls, bloating is normal, and if it wasn't, I'd have an issue. So here we are. Excuse the mess of the room, it's got loads of outfits in. So this is what I look like from the front, fairly normal, you know, whatever. Okay, so this is what I look like. I am holding myself together at the moment, which is fine, but honestly my stomach wants to do this. Like, I am quite bloated already, and yeah, it's quite hard, but it does tend to sort of go down towards the end of the day. Also, after I finished in my gym leggings, I do normally tend to then put like tracky bottoms on, because then they don't sit so like squeezing in here and pushing out here, which then gives my stomach a bit of a break. But you know, it is what it is, and some days I do bloat more than others, so that's fine. I'm also, just to mention, I'm only like 1 or 2 days off my period, so there's probably still some like balancing to do with my menstrual cycle. But yeah, so that's that. So if I just show you, this is what we're dealing with. Obviously that is not flattering in the slightest, and I would not recommend wearing leggings like this, but you can see, yeah, it is what it is, you know, it's fairly normal, whatever. So we are going to jump on the scales and see if there's an update. Okay, so we're going to get on the scales. Okay, so I'm on the scales, and you can see I've already gone up by, what, 4 pounds? 6 pounds? I don't know how many pounds. But yeah, so fairly normal. It is what it is. So yeah, let's echo in here. We have gone up by 600 grams, whatever that is, because I measure myself in kg. So yeah, we've gone up by 600 grams. So, you know, your stomach bloats to hold like liquid, everything in, and it is going to expand throughout the day because of like glycogen stores, your water intake, all of that. So yeah, I just want to show you how normal it is. Some days I don't bloat at all, some days I do, some days it's worse than others. Today seems to be a relatively like more bloated day than normal, because yesterday when I got on the scales at night just to see where I was at, and I was at 64, which is normally quite light for me. So yeah, 64 kg is normally quite light for me in the evening, like before I'm about to go to bed. So obviously yesterday was quite a good day. You know, it literally depends on what we're eating and everything. It might have just been that my tea has now caught up with me from yesterday. Could be anything. Also, does anyone's sink make this noise? Anyway, yeah, so we started the day off at 63.2, now 63.8. Weight goes up, it's normal. So we're about to head to B&M because I need to grab some bits and bobs for some more content, and then I will be back. And when I eat lunch, we'll then check in after lunch. See you in a bit. Okay, so it is now a lot later. I got very caught up with filming content, which is fine, it's always good. It meant food kind of took a backseat, which isn't necessarily great. So I've just eaten lunch, and as you can tell, it's getting dark, but it's fine, it's fine. We're just gonna, let's not call it lunch, we're just gonna say I've eaten my second meal of the day. and we've got a lot more eating to do, and that's okay. But I just wanted to check in. So obviously I've literally just eaten. I had a breakfast wrap at lunchtime that's not lunchtime, it's closer to evening. So make that whatever you want. So yeah, I thought I'd check in. So I have now changed into baggy sweatpants, so you would not have a clue if I was bloated or not. My bloat went down from earlier, however it's definitely coming back now. So here we are at the moment. This is where we're at. This is me just stood normally if I want to blow out. Whew, there we go. That's me. Front on, as you can see. Fairly normal for considering what point of the day we're at. Oh, I'm going to turn around because the lighting is freaking awful. Yeah, so we're going to jump on the scales again and we will see how we're doing, and then I will check back in probably after dinner, straight away, like after dinner, after I've eaten. Obviously I've drank quite a lot as well today, but yeah, we'll check back in after dinner and then we will do a final update just before I go to bed. So yeah, let's go and weigh ourselves. So we have eaten tea. We've done the second from last scale weight. So I got on the scales and I had stayed the exact same, which is quite surprising because I do normally go up a bit more. Then, funny little thing, I accidentally kicked the scales over to the left hand side. I got back on them and the scale weight came right back down to 63.3. Now I don't know what's accurate, but we're going to carry on going with where they were before, because obviously it doesn't really matter what the scales are as long as it's a downward trend if you want fat loss and a upward trend if you want muscle gain or weight gain or whatever. Obviously you're never going to know if the number's actually accurate, so yeah, because they're at home we don't know if they're accurate. So as long as they're going in the right trend, up or down, whichever you want, it doesn't really matter what the number is, it just shows that you're making progress. That being said, yeah, not sure which one is accurate now. Yeah, I don't really know, but oh well. But this has been really fun. Yeah, so I've had dinner and I've eaten normally now, so I've caught up. I've just got like my evening snack. So what I will do is I will check back in literally just before I go to bed, and I'll pop in a final physique like update in comparison to the morning, and yeah, we will see where we go. But I think this day has like been really helpful, well, for me anyway, just to show how normal it is for bloating, because obviously I don't normally track my weight so much throughout the day. Well, I have never done this before. I literally only ever like track my weight like once a week, maybe 2-3 times a week, but yeah, normally not 3-4 times in a day. And yeah, it's been really good to see that it's just like that's fairly normal and it's what I expected. So yeah, we will see what we weigh at the end, but yeah, I'm excited. So I'm just gonna chill out now and then I'm gonna have a hot chocolate and a twirl. Woo, winning. Yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, so it is now bedtime. Oh yeah, definitely bedtime. My sleeping pattern is so bad. But yeah, so basically we are going to weigh ourselves for the final time and see what we weigh, so we'll do that now. Okay, so you can see that I weighed 63.8 kg again. Today's been very stable, which is kind of annoying because I wanted to show you how much mine goes up by. But then sometimes I do use 2 scales and one's upstairs, and that one always gives a higher reading. So this time I tried to stick to just 1 scales, and kept it in the same place and tried to keep everything the exact same. So like weighing in the same, like clothes, pants, bra, all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, basically it hasn't fluctuated too much. So I've started on, it's gone up by 600 grams in a day, which really isn't too bad. Nothing is too bad. So yeah, I just wanted to say like bloating is so totally normal, and yeah, just don't worry about it. Like 9 times out of 10 it goes down the next day anyway. One thing I did want to say is if your bloating is causing you pain, it is rock solid and it hurts. If it is uncomfortable, it could be that you have a food intolerance. so many people have food intolerances and they don't even realise. So that can be one thing. If you're tracking your food, just check when, like, are you getting it every so often? It's not like every day, or it's not after like water and stuff like that. Have a look just to see if there's anything, because I know that apples were doing that for me. So yeah, check. Obviously IBS as well, you're going to get bloating if you've got IBS. Stress is going to cause bloating. If you're going to drink water, it's going to be bloated. If you're going to take on food, you're going to be bloated. If you take on carbohydrates, you're going to be even more bloated because of glycogen and all of that stuff. So please just remember, bloating is normal. When you get on the scales are supposed to go up throughout the day because we're humans. We need fuel, which is food. So yeah, just let the scales go up as they need to. When the scales go up, even if they are up one morning compared to the other, that doesn't mean you've gained fat. In 1 pound of fat, there's 3,500 calories equal 1 pound of fat. You are not going to have consumed that plus your normal maintenance to get into that. So if you've gained weight in a day, the scales have gone up from one day to the next, I promise you, it's just weight gain. It's not fat gain. That's what you need to remember. That's the tea. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and it gave you a bit of insight. If it was, please give it a big thumbs up. Look how badly faked out my hands are. So click subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and turn your notifications on so you don't miss any other videos. And I will see you for another one very soon. See you later.